Welcome back to Change Ed.
Change Ed.
The number one educational podcast in the entire Keystone Commonwealth, because it's not a state. I am one of your hosts, Andrew Kuhn, education consultant.
Thank you for dropping that social studies knowledge. Today's episode.
We are a transdisciplinary.
Now we're crossing the borders into social studies.
Yeah, we're about education in general. I was in the middle of saying my name.
Yeah, I think everyone knows who you are by now.
I'm one of the hosts of the show.
We've changed it again because I had a hissy fit last week.
Yes, it was very public and very loud. And here with me is
Patrice Semichek, apparently a host now. I've been promoted from co-host, also out of the Montgomery County Intermediate Unit, and I'm still an educational consultant. Did I say that already?
Yeah, just so we're clear, we're not getting you new business cards. It's still going to say co-host on your business cards. You need to scratch it out.
It's because I'm a female.
With us here today.
Every time you open the door and I just walk right
I'm
in.
like, I don't know how to get out of this. It makes me feel so uncomfortable. I can't imagine how our listeners
of 3
feel.
daughters.
Yeah.
They come back for it because they're like, keep giving him crap.
Well, here with us today, something we've never had on the show before. People who have never, ever listened to our podcast.
That's every episode.
Oh, that's
We've
right.
only had one
That's
episode
everyone.
with a listener.
And we have 2 individuals that work with us here at Montgomery County Intermediate Unit and have been very important in allowing us to be able to do this because their work makes our work.
Wow, that is some smoke.
So we want to welcome to the show
2 people who apparently make everything possible. What is happening?
I don't know. Go ahead. You're the host. Go ahead and introduce them.
No, I'm going to let them introduce themselves. Like Shane and Tony.
Welcome to the show, Shane and Tony.
Well, thanks for having us.
Yes, thank you.
It's quite the show.
Quite the intro. I like this. So,
Mm.
I'm Shane. I'm the tech director here at the IU. And then we got Tony.
Tony Bickard. I'm the assistant director.
And I have listened to an episode of your podcast
Have you?
before.
Which one? I'm
I'm
sorry.
trying to remember. It was one of the very first ones.
Oh, I'm very sorry. Was I
So-
on it? Was I allowed to be on it? Because
I
I
don't
don't
think you were,
no,
actually.
I wasn't. I had to prove myself.
This
As
is
the
not going to
female.
work. You 2 together on this podcast.
No, it
is already
definitely
not
is.
It's
working.
gonna work,
It's going to
yeah.
be the highest rated episode ever.
Tony, you got my back.
I am first-time
First time
listener, first-time guest.
Yeah. Tony is like Switzerland.
Yeah.
He's not going to support either one of us.
Yeah. Tony's like, I'm
He's just
I'm a
gonna
first-time
watch-
caller.
He's just going to watch the dumpster fire.
Now, gentlemen, when we talked about you coming on the show, you were telling me that you, in your work, are actually competing with trying to take over a cause for October. October can be Fire Prevention Month. It's also Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And now
Well, we're trying to steal from those 2.
you're trying to take over and make it a new month. Is that right?
I wouldn't say we're trying. We are taking
Oh.
it over.
Oh.
Cybersecurity Awareness Month.
Oh.
Clearly,
Gauntlet drop.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone already knows we're taking this over.
That's
Tony
right.
has kicked it off.
Oh.
Actually, Tony did send the
Tony sent an email. Yeah.
this morning.
Yes.
We have a whole campaign running for the month of October with some fun stuff coming down the pipeline. So it is going to be a fun month of nothing but cybersecurity initiatives.
Wow. Sounds riveting.
I want to be clear. I marked that email as spam because I've done the trainings.
Anything from
and
Tony
I
is
know
usually
Tony
a
is
phishing.
spamming me.
I don't even
Yeah.
trust him.
So what does that mean with Cybersecurity Month? Because this is something that is important. It actually impacts everything we do. So when I say that your work allows us to do our work, it's very true. It's happening all the time behind the scenes. But why does cybersecurity matter in the month of October? Because the other 11 months, I don't
Forget
care
it.
about it.
Forget
But
it.
this month,
Only
I care about it.
October.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is
yeah,
the month,
this-
the only month that matters. Halloween and
It's the
cybersecurity
only time
awareness.
there's attacks.
Oh, that's how it connects.
Right?
Halloween,
Yeah.
you don't want to be scared.
Yeah.
Okay, got
And,
it.
shameless self-plug. My birthday is in October as well.
Oh, so that-
yeah,
that
it
makes
just all
sense.
goes together.
That's a really
That's why
good
we had you
month
on the
then.
show. To wish you happy
Thank
birthday.
you. Surprise.
Yeah.
Um,
No cake.
yeah. So October is the month for cybersecurity awareness. And what we're doing is kind of just letting everybody know that cybersecurity is everybody's responsibility.
Mhm.
There's only so much we can do from a tech side. You can have, all the bells and whistles, but what truly matters is making sure that our end users and the folks that are at their computers every day know, what it takes to make sure that the bad guys stay out.
Yeah.
And that's what we're doing. We're reminding everybody of little tips here and there. We're doing some training. We're doing some phishing campaigns that help everybody learn what to look for and what to look out for. So
I did like your short and sweet one about cell phones. Was that yesterday or this morning I read it? And I was like, yes, I have an Apple. I'm not the green in the chat, but I tended to think for a very long time that my Apple was impervious. And I'm learning that it's not necessarily the case anymore.
That is true. That is true.
So that was a good one to start with. I liked it.
We try to do a first Sunday of the month. Each Sunday night at the first of the month, we do a tech tip.
Yeah.
And like you said, we like to keep it short and sweet. And we also do provide some links that go to,
Which
more
I don't
detail.
Click. I don't
It's
click
okay.
because they're scary.
Yeah. The irony of
Scared
putting,
to click the link.
the irony of putting a link in the
I don't want to be put on.
I don't
want to be put on the watch list. Like I've gotten like oopsie poopsie. You touched a link you shouldn't have.
It happens. It happens. And that just lets us know that we have our work cut out for us and we need to do some more
Patrice
training.
needs more training.
Yeah. We don't really do it by name. That
You don't?
No.
Oh.
No, we don't look at it.
Well, then how come I'm getting targeted emails?
They definitely have a leaderboard that like it ticks up and down.
This fool is always clicking the link.
You could also do is then steal March Madness, make it October Madness, and you could have like your Final Four. Like
of who is the worst.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Really
biggest
make
offender.
people feel bad.
Yeah.
Publicize it.
By office or by person?
By person.
Still. Okay.
I think
by office might be a little more safe, but Patrice would win no matter what, whichever way you go with it. So it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But the good news is you would at least learn through the process.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that would be
I
good.
got 2 congratulations emails last week. So
what a really good educational look on that, right? Like you're learning no matter what.
Yeah.
I like the confetti that comes with the congratulations email. Feels good.
I, for one, also actually like.
I've never gotten a congratulations email.
You've never had?
You.
Oh, me? Yeah, I like watching your congratulations email. No, I like the videos, the training videos, because I any kind of video like that is not easy to make. And you're going to watch it and you're like, oh my gosh. But the humor they put in there was subtle, but very intentional. And there's some in there. It's almost like a Disney movie where like there's extra humor that's layered in. Like if you're not watching for it, you won't see it. So I really appreciate the way that it was written, which is, no offense, I can't believe I'm saying that about a tech video. I've never seen one where I'm like, oh, this is actually pretty funny.
Yeah, about a tech video and cybersecurity.
Yeah.
We're trying our best to make them more engaging because we know it's a dry subject. It really is.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we've engaged with new platform. We do think the trainings, that was one of our big things, was to get a training platform that was a lot more engaging.
Yeah.
Still got the point across, but not dry and just tough to really, you guys are busy. We understand that. So they're also short. What, about 2 minutes, I think?
Yeah, anywhere from 2 to like 6. Mm-hmm. I think 6 is the longest one. I wish everybody could watch all the videos because I watched a lot of them already. Mm-hmm. And there are recurring characters who play roles.
Oh, it's like a sitcom.
Yeah.
It is. And so you'll see the same folks throughout just doing different topics and different.
So Tony, if you watch them all in one sitting, we call that binging. So you binge watched these commercials.
Well, I had to go through and I had to kind of curate a list that I wanted to send out. And, if we're only doing one a month and there's way more videos than that, I had to narrow it down. And, I wouldn't call it the best of because there's a lot of really good ones, but stay tuned for ones I may slip in here and there, Tony's favorites, things like that.
These are like Tony's top hits.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's
So someone like Delilah, we could call in and maybe make a request and maybe I'll throw one out there for
At the end of the video.
Delilah, holy throwback.
Yes. Pre-podcasting.
Is she even on anymore?
I don't know, but I could definitely
Does Shane know?
Jingle.
Shane's kind of young. Shane, do you know who Delilah is?
Delilah from, I'm trying to.
Oh, no. From the radio.
From what?
From the radio. Oh, man.
Wait,
Sleepless. Did you ever watch Sleepless in Seattle?
Yes.
I didn't.
So you know how they met on the phone where you would call in? Delilah was the one that, you're too young. I can't believe I'm saying that. You would call in and like, you would basically like sob story with Delilah and she would answer it with a song, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And your whole life was fixed. You're like, I feel great about myself now.
Tina Turner played I'm Great.
Yeah.
Tina Turner played, fixes everything.
Yeah. He was a
I'm
jerk.
learning something today too. This is great.
Yeah.
Wow. Sleepless in Seattle is a movie with Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan. No?
I swear I've seen that. I'm trying to.
Wow. I
Well, I
never,
guess it's
I
the end
never
of the
usually,
episode,
I never usually
We got
feel
our homework.
old.
We'll
We got
wrap
some
it up
homework.
here and be done.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Come on,
Thanks
your
for-
podcast.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, we're being insulted left and right.
No,
Wow.
there's no insult.
Wow.
I was saying you're young. Take it as a compliment. Oh my Lord. Wow. You're right. Shane and I are not a good combo.
Yeah, I actually really like this now. I'm glad we're doing this. This is like this is a roller coaster of emotions, this podcast.
Yes, it's the full gamut.
Well, I was going to say, get back to like not movies, but Tony and I can talk movies all day if you need to. Not a problem. I can even give you recommendations for shows and movies on cybersecurity, which are pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
So
That sounds great.
yeah, I think you would love it.
Yeah.
We'll put those in our show notes. for our
Yeah.
They
audience.
can barely sit through 2 to 6 minutes. I don't think 90 to 120 is gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
it's not
These
gonna
are like
work.
long, full-fledged
Oh, yeah.
movies.
Yeah.
But are they, the question is, are they
like
legit
fun, like
movies that
Tom
with the
Hanks
cybersecurity?
movies?
Yeah,
Yes,
actually.
just themes of cybersecurity.
Okay.
Yeah. The latest one I told you about with Robert De Niro,
Zero
there's like
Day,
a lot
of
wasn't
people
it? 0 Day?
0 Day. Yeah, that was actually really good.
That was good.
Can you assign that
series.
to us as homework? Can we have that
Actually,
as
we
part of
should.
our emails? Like,
I
Next
think we'd have to pay
staff
for a
meeting?
streaming service.
And then
for
we get
everybody.
in trouble for paying for a streaming
Yeah.
service.
But-
Yeah.
But then we get bonus points.
worth
So if
it.
we click on something, oh, he watched the movie, we're good.
you watch the
True.
Yeah, if I watch your movie, can I watch whatever else is on Netflix?
You might get a congratulations email.
Oh,
Yeah.
with the confetti.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
See how we
going
loop
back
back to
to
that?
Cybersecurity Awareness Month, one thing that I do want to push, and I always like to say this when we do trainings, is that when you look at the research on the different industries that are targeted with cyber attacks,
Mhm.
education is the number one industry
Yeah.
in the United States, and it's K-12.
Yeah.
Not higher ed still does get targeted,
Mhm.
but it's K-12 for many reasons.
It's very lucrative.
Yeah, it's a lucrative,
Yeah.
unfortunately, operation
Yeah,
because
yeah.
districts, we tend to not have as much funding or resources available, and we tend to be a little bit behind. I hate to say that, where we're trying to catch up
Mhm,
and
mhm.
stay ahead of these standards, but it's so expensive to,
And you have
keep ahead.
some kids who are smarter than we are, who like to circumvent systems.
Mhm.
They sure do.
Yeah.
Kind of like whack-a-mole sometimes.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
So you
We-
just leave yourself open to a lot. And then you have like a lot of, like, I even think about the high school or middle school my kids go to. There's so many devices that are potentially on your network, and there's no way you can
Yep.
manage
Mhm.
all the phones and all the iPads and all the laptops. Like, it's a lot.
And we're seeing like attacks that are happening where it's not maybe traditionally what you would think, where it's like, we do have that like classic, phishing attempt and staff members entering stuff they shouldn't have, clicking a link they shouldn't have.
Yeah.
But we're also seeing districts where their, say, a maintenance system they have their own server that hasn't been updated. And that was the way to essentially tunnel in through a
Yeah,
network where
yeah.
no one's really even paying attention to something like that.
Right.
And all suddenly that was connected to the network, and that was
And now they have all of that student data. Which is really
right.
bad.
So just
Yeah.
unique ways that people don't realize, like how bell systems are tied into
Oh, I didn't
everything.
think about
Like,
that.
yeah, you were talking about phones, how
Yeah.
there's more than just traditional laptop,
yeah.
phone, or, tablet that people can use to,
There's
So much.
dishwashers that are on the internet
Yes.
these
It's
days.
crazy.
Yep.
Yeah.
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 Wow.
point of sale systems
Yeah.
for lunch. Like it's
Everything has an internet
Everything.
connection.
That's why I don't wash my
Wow.
dishes. Just to keep everybody safe.
You know?
Ew.
Thank you. We appreciate
we
that.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For your
doing
cyber health.
Doing your part.
You could use like soap in your hands.
Manual.
Wait, wash my hands, you mean, with soap?
No, well, I hope you do that too.
Well, I hope you're just collecting rainwater off your roof at home.
Yeah. Yeah. Non-digital rainwater.
Yeah, non-digital
Water.
rainwater. yeah.
handmade soap from ivory or whatever
Yeah.
they used to make it out of.
So
One of the things I think is so fascinating that I've been thinking about during this whole conversation is that there are so many points of exposure
Hmm.
that your office has to be concerned with for across the board. And now you're throwing in this this maintenance, or like these other things, or you're like, you would not think about that. So you need to have some level of awareness for everything. And then the second thing that I'm thinking about is how innately as human beings, we can rationalize why we don't have to worry about something. The point that you just made about like schools are actually the most at risk. That would not have been at all what I thought, where I was like, we're a school. What would you have to, we're
Right.
nothing,
Yep.
right? Compared to, I'd be more concerned about a larger bank when in reality, that bank probably has it on lockdown in a way that we don't. So I guess it's false assumptions that we make. And then we're like, I'm just a teacher. Like, why would my computer, if I click here, what would that have? But
Right.
it sounds like it could create a huge ripple effect just from that one incident. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's definitely correct. And that's what we've seen working with the districts.
Yeah, a few times.
And seeing even here times at the IU. I mean, stuff happens. And I do think, to your point, people think you have measures in place. We have our firewalls. We have all these security measures in place. So if I do accidentally click something, I should be okay. Maybe I'll get a slap on the wrist, but, I'll be fine. What we're trying to push is that, yes, in theory, our stuff should be in place. It should be, I would say, it's up to, we stay on top of everything and keep all the tech directors updated when anything needs patched instantly. We're sending out messages and whatnot to help the districts, but all it takes is that one little mistake and that one little click that no matter what we put into place, it still finds its way through.
Well,
and we always, at our tech council meetings, always say it's not a matter of if it happens, it's a matter of when and are you ready to take care of this.
And I can't imagine just how exponentially rapidly, that's not a right way of saying it, but like how things are changing so quickly. Like you can put all these things in place, but it still takes time. Even if you were like a major tech conglomerate, like people are still finding all these new ways of
Absolutely
getting in and doing stuff. So even us 10 years behind where we should be most of the time, like I can't even imagine how quickly all of that's changing, even with the addition of AI. I'm sure there's like bots that are out there creating this stuff that are coming in and attacking, and I'm sure they know where all the firmware and all that stuff is already capable of. And
I think it's funny too that you mentioned banks, Andrew, because in our industry, there's a level of convenience that's needed too. At a bank, you know you're going to be inconvenienced because of the security that's in place. Whereas in education, we try to balance security and convenience. And that's a gamble sometimes because the more secure it is, the less easy to use. So we find ourselves in that position a lot.
So how do you make those decisions? By telling us we can't have Google?
Well, obviously.
I look right at Shane. I give him a hard time. I'm like, Shane, I just want my Google Drive.
We make the best decisions we can, given the information that we have at the time. And a lot of times feedback helps, guide us, because if we're being too restrictive, obviously we want to open it up a little bit, but we don't want to compromise security to do that.
Right.
And it's challenging. It really is.
It is.
I can't imagine being in your positions, because not only are you trying to do what you know is best, but now you're trying to navigate the humans that are involved in it. I'm sure it comes with a lot of not so nice emails and not so nice conversations that come in because people just don't understand.
Well, we're working really hard to bridge that gap between.
I've noticed a major change in like the communication that's coming out, and I think it's really good.
That's really important to us. The customer service side of it, it's okay to say no, but you want to say no, and here's why, and try to give.
I think knowing why makes a huge difference.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
I always joke, and I'm like, people only come talk to us when they have a problem. I want people to come talk to us when they have an idea or let's work with you guys on finding these solutions rather than
you're
just
super unapproachable, Shane. Tony, I could go to Tony for anything, but you, I'm like,
Well, you see me ride my bike around town.
like the Wicked Witch.
Let's be honest. You didn't even know about Delilah. So
that's true.
We're going back to that.
All of our listeners know about Delilah. That's because
they're 95.
they're.
Oh, you targeted though a really great audience. 95-year-old podcast listeners.
Yeah,
that's fantastic.
Yeah, 95-year-olds who want to hear about science education.
So you've captured like a market of about 4 people.
Yeah,
that's fantastic.
They may have just lost all 4.
It may have lost all 4 with us. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we'll reach a younger crowd now that you guys.
My grandmother still writes checks. That's how she stays cybersecurity on top of it.
I still write checks.
I still laugh at checks. Here's all of my banking information. Here you go.
Seriously, but the Boy Scouts only take checks.
that's one of those things where like
here's literally everything you need to identify me. Why don't you copy my driver's license while you're at it?
We're almost giving the illusion of like this is more secure, but we're handing over
literally everything.
Everything. Very similar to what we're talking about with in education. We're like, we're good. We're like, actually, we're not good. Right. And here's what we have to do. We have to work together.
That's a really good analogy.
Thank you. I wrote it last
Shane
night.
made.
Oh. I start that over.
Got one word into the thought. It's like, we got to scratch this.
That was garbage. Delete. Delete.
We're so professional here.
No, this is exactly how I imagined this going. I'm so glad.
When are we starting?
Yeah. Do you hit record? What happens? Yeah.
That's my favorite. This is how I imagined it.
Yeah, when people say, how is this going to go? We're like, you just wait.
You just talk to us for 5 minutes.
Imagine a train wreck going over the side of a cliff and you
on fire.
Just getting there. You're just getting
this will be great. Then when I ride my bike in the neighborhood tonight, the tree sees me. He'll be embarrassed.
I won't be. I'll be like,
no, he'll be like, I know who Delilah is. I heard it.
I watched.
I got it on a cassette tape.
On a cassette tape. If I feel like I've either done something or I'm being attacked or whatever, like, how do I know what to do?
Well, the first thing you would do is report it to us, and
to you guys. Yeah,
we would take over from there and put the folks, the right folks in the right place to, remediate.
Yeah.
And that's actually a good point, because we're trying to get people to use like the built-in tools that we have, where if you feel like via email something came through suspicious, or maybe you did click on something you weren't sure of, to still report it to us. If you email me or Tony or call us and we're busy, and it really was something where the clock is ticking, we have it set up on the back end, so where when you report it, our team picks it up immediately and starts looking at it, rather than, I think people think, if they contact someone directly
or forward it,
it'll get resolved quicker. It's actually kind of slows it down a lot of the time. Okay. So we prefer you to actually use those tools.
Yeah.
Because we have it all set up where it's like it's triggering a whole chain of events, so to speak.
Or forward it to support rather than to an individual. That way the full team gets to look at it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Tony, I know that this is your first time on the show and probably listening to the show. And
last time too.
We're thrilled to have you.
Last time.
One time caller, one time listener.
Yeah.
And Shane, since you've been listening before, you know that we typically end the show with a second to last final word.
Because Andrew always has to have the final thought.
As the host, capital H host, I have to have the last word. But we're not going to do that today.
Oh. What?
Because there's something that's missing from your Cybersecurity Awareness Month, and that is a tagline. So I'd love to hear from everybody what a tagline would be if you came up with a tagline for Cybersecurity Awareness Month.
Well, no, Tony came up with some good names here. So we have bits of support, click and connect, reboot and relate, tech and tell, chat circuit, and then you got the control-alt-chat.
Oh, I like the last one.
So I'm trying to come up with something very similar to casual conversations, but with a tech focus.
Yeah, I like it.
So I was tossing out some random ideas.
And that's kind of our efforts to be more like, you just don't hear from us when you have a problem, but we're here to listen.
Especially in the IU world where we're all over the place. Like, we get to see you guys on a fairly regular basis because we're in, this building. But so many of our teachers are not.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they just don't know who you guys are. And they might know Shane from his picture on the wall, but they just don't know who you are. And I don't know. The struggle is you getting an email from Tony. Do I even know who Tony is to click it open and do all that? So I think it's really good that you have a more forward facing. I think you guys are doing great stuff.
Yeah. So we're trying to get out there and do a little bit more. The forward facing, like you're saying, piece to just, I want people to
might take it a little more seriously if I know the person. Yeah.
We're thinking about doing a podcast too.
Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Andrew's looking.
I wouldn't recommend
it.
It's a disaster.
Get going on a podcast.
Oh, doing a podcast.
Oh, you're thinking about getting on one. Yeah.
You should find a real one to do.
Yeah.
To invite you on.
Just because people sit in the studio doesn't mean they know what they're doing. Don't let anybody get behind one of these things. I really like that. Do you have anything, Patrice?
Sure don't.
That's a hard no. All right. Well, I would say for Cybersecurity Awareness Month that I will use the words of Benjamin Franklin and say, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
Good way. I like that. Is that the second to last word or the last word?
Oh, no, we're done
This is
here,
like
Shane.
the 95th time I've heard that statement. So
Which one?
an ounce
You
of
have good-
prevention is worth a pound of cure.
Wait, Tony should have the last word because he has really good.
All right.
Andrew was
Last word.
talking about rain,
Yeah.
and rain is a cloud-based service.
Oh, I like that.
All right.
That gets better the longer it sits. Oh man, that's a good one.
Be sure to like and subscribe.
It's a
So glad we're
cloud-based
ending on such a
service.
low note.
No, I like it. That one made me chuckle.
All right. Thank you for all your work. Thank you for making us aware and for sharing your knowledge with our listeners.
Cybersecurity.
All right. Hey, good luck getting on a podcast. I hope it works out for you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.